Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So, the child rate-up banner is going to be gone in about 10 days, and for some people that's a good thing. You got what you wanted from this banner and you're ready to start saving for Zhongli and the others, or you just had no interest in it at all, and in which case, seriously? Or you're like me and after 100 plus summons you somehow only have one Ningguang, so you are dreading the end of the current banner period. I really want a high constellation Ningguang, but oh, Zhongli, Geo Polearm, 5-star, hot. Oh, so much conflict! I would imagine that a lot of people are in the same hole as I am, struggling to decide whether to go all out on the current banner, save and splurge on Zhongli in a few days, or even start saving for the first 1.2 banner, which will have brand new characters. But today, hopefully this video can help you figure things out. In the end, it boils down to two crucial factors: what does your team need, and who are you more attracted to? So let's just jump right into it and take a look at Zhongli's banner. The first part of the data mine ended up being correct, so we can assume that the second one will be 2, with Zhongli as the 5-star rate up, and Razor, Chongyun, and Zhan Yu being the 4 stars. Needless to say, if you are in need of Claymore users, then this banner is certainly right for you. I have no idea what they were thinking with this. The banners so far have had 4 stars that were all different in both element and weapon, so I'm not sure if this was an oversight or if MiHoYo just doesn't see an issue with it. Either way, it's just kind of weird, and despite a brand new character Zhan Yu being in the banner, a lot of people are considering just skipping it entirely because of this reason. If you are free to play, however, and need a good DPS, I would still roll on it because Razor is one of the best 4-star DPS characters with some pretty solid constellations. Jin Yan could also be crucial for a lot of different teams since Pyro is scarce in the game so far, with Bennett and Zhongling being the only firebenders. And no, I did not forget Diluc. I am skipping Diluc. If you have Diluc, then you do not need help in this game ever again. The only caveat with Jin Yan is that, according to the leaks, which I did not find myself and will not give too much detail on because I do not want to get sued by MiHoYo, her elemental skill is pretty much identical to Noelle's, creating a shield after dealing elemental damage and having a cooldown time longer than the time between updates. So if you need a Pyro user just to spam E and have fire out on the field, then Zhongling and Bennett would probably still be better. But nothing is 100% certain yet, and we'll get more information on her and how she plays closer to or at her actual release. I don't want to talk too much about her since nobody knows too much about her, so let's just talk about the spotlight character, Zhongli. I think that whether or not your team needs him depends heavily on how you use your Zhongling, or if you use her at all. Polearms have massive potential when it comes to crits and white damage, but the only problem is that there's only one of them in the game so far. My Zhongling build is super underwhelming right now because I can't decide if I should run her as high crit or go for high energy recharge and elemental damage because she's my only Pyro user. So I'm doing a little bit of both instead of committing to one build, but with Zhongli in my team, I wouldn't have to worry about that. Geo users don't really need to worry about things like elemental mastery, especially if you already have a good support character, so you would be able to use Zhongli almost purely for white damage. In my case, I could go for max energy recharge and pyro damage with my Zhongling and do max crit with Zhongli, and God, why are those names so similar? Add that to the fact that his elemental skill will help me get past a rather stubborn enemy in the Spiral Abyss, and I will definitely be rolling for him when the time comes. I think that in a lot of teams he can fill in some holes and free up your other units to focus on other roles that they may be more equipped for. But let's say that you only want Zhongli from this banner and none of the 4 stars. Well, there's a pretty easy solution to that. Some of you may already do this, but for anyone who doesn't know about it, if you just want the 5-star on a certain banner, then check your wish history. If your pity is at 75 or 80, then great, stop summoning right now because your 5-star rates actually shoot up right before the pity and you don't want to reset it before the banner. If you're anywhere below that, then summon now up to 75 or 80. I promise you Ningguang, Badu, and Diona are all great characters. This way you don't even have to do the 10 pulls when the Zhongli banner is out. You can just do single summons until you get the 5-star, then you can start saving for the 1.2 banners. Just keep in mind that if your last 5-star pull was Child, Klee, or Venti, then there's only a 50% chance that the next one will be the rate-up character. If this does happen to you, then my condolences, but hopefully MiHoYo will give us more chances for Primogems, maybe?
No, you must spend more money. No more Primogem means more money spent, which means more happier Paimon!
If you do end up rolling on this banner, then once again the 4 stars, while all Claymore users, are still pretty decent. While Xinyan is still a bit of a mystery, there are some in-depth guides on the internet for Chongyun and Razor, but real quick, Chongyun is great for elemental reactions since his skill converts all normal damage for all of your characters into cryo damage, and Razor is just an absolute beast when it comes to DPS. I'd say that this banner is worth rolling on for pretty much anyone, but if you already have the roles filled that these characters do, then it's understandable to skip it and save for 1.2 or even 1.3. The only thing is that we really don't know who's going to be on these banners. As for the 5-star candidates for the 1.2 banner, I actually went over it in my video on dragonspine, so go ahead and check that out if you want more info, but the most likely characters seem to be Baijo, Albedo, and Ganyu. And for the 4 stars, well, Bennett is the only base game character left, assuming that they won't put any of the starter characters on a banner, so we can expect to see some brand new faces in December, which is always exciting. Again, you can check out my video previewing 1.2 for more details on that. Go on, just click it. Just give it a glance, you know? Who can it hurt? Just a little click. Alright. After this video's over, you can do it. I trust you. So to wrap things up, is this banner worth summoning on? Yes. Granted, the amount of worth depends on your individual team's needs/weaknesses. If you need DPS, roll for Razor. If your team is elemental reaction based, roll for Chongyun. If you need bulk/pyro, roll for Xinyan. And if you need a sex icon, roll for Zhongli. But my lovely viewers, that is going to be the end of my spiel for now. Thank you for tuning in. I may end up returning to the topic when the banner is available, especially if I'm given the opportunity to test these characters out. But until then, don't forget to give this video a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more mediocre content. I finally got my PC fixed and ordered a webcam, so expect some streams soon where you get to look at this degenerate mug and we can discuss Genshin in real time, which is always very fun. You get to watch me read your hate comments live. As always, my name is Spinecar, and I will see you guys next time.